all right. I need to know sometimes. There isn't always a happy ending to Beauty and the Beast scenarios in real life, and that's one reason that Ellen Snortland has produced a documentary which turns the tables on would-be attackers. She calls it Beauty Bites Beast. Thanks so much for being here, Ellen. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Tami.
No problem. Now, for those of you, if those people out there saying, I know that name, you are a familiar face and name in Pasadena.
Yeah, I've had a column in the Pasadena Weekly for about 15 years that some people love and some people hate.
I guess that's okay.
Yeah,
now,
fine with me.
You also teach self-defense.
I do, but my forte is being a big mouth about self-defense because there are a lot of people who can teach self-defense.
Well, your last article was about a woman benefiting from learning self-defense from you.
Well, exactly. There was a scene at a local gay bar where a lot of women go to dance because they feel safe. They're not going to be hit on all night. Well, my friend went into a restroom and somebody followed her in, and when she came out, he attacked her and said, I'm going to rape you. And she said, oh, no, you're not, and beat him up.
Instinct took over, the training took over, and she totally turned the tables on him.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
What's Beauty Bites Beast about then?
Well, Beauty Bites Beast is basically, I'm saying that human females are just as dangerous a mammal as any other species. We just have been convinced that we're not. And also on the unfair side is men have been expected to do all the defending. Well, in the animal world, the female defends herself and the offspring. They don't say, hey, I wait for my husband to get home, you know, I don't do this. No, the animal kingdom doesn't gender self-defense. And I'm trying to bring us back to, you know, you need to know how to take care of yourself.
That's right. That's right. So what led you then to write this? It's something about factory workers in Tijuana?
Okay, my documentary is based on my book, Beauty Bites Beast, and I was contacted by a factory owner in Mexico asking me if I could train the women who work for him because they're at risk, walking to work, walking home, in the factory sometime, and so I went down and trained with some very highly very, very popular self-defense trainers and trained 25 women in a factory. So
what was that like for you?
It's fabulous. Are you kidding? These women walked in and they're like, ooh, you know, I want to be an invisible person, and just had never really said no forcefully to anyone. After 20 hours of training, these women with very little education were standing up and saying, you know what, people don't get to hit me. Now that is a quantum leap in personhood, and it was just remarkable and inspiring. And I'm raising money for my documentary.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no shame in how you're promoting the documentary.
No.
You're going to be at the Doodah Parade.
That's right. My soon-to-be husband and I are having our wedding shower in the Doodah Parade.
That's great.
We're showering to empower Beauty Bites Beast.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on the 20th.
Yes. Stepping off at 11:30. The Doodah Parade this year is going to be outrageous. So I hope Crown City listeners show up.
Thank you so much, Ellen, for coming. I appreciate it. Great job.